So, what parenting style causes ODD or oppositional defiant disorder? We're going to talk about that today. So, we're talking about oppositional defiant disorder. This is a very difficult thing to be dealing with as a parent, especially if you're doing the best that you can to be a positive parent or a gentle parent. But the truth is that opposition is caused by trying to control their behavior. Now, we used to parent in a very authoritarian kind of way where children used to get beat into submission. Parents would actually send them out into the backyard to get the switch, and the kid would bring it back and they'd beat them or they'd lock them in a closet. Until around 1946, we introduced authoritative parenting, which it sounds nicer because we don't beat children anymore, but we're still very control based in when they do something we don't like, we come in with some sort of rule or punishment or consequence. And that type of parenting is what causes opposition.
Yeah, that sounds exactly right, Bonnie. Because if you start to think about it, the child shows up in this world doing really nothing more than just one form of communication. We call it the I cry, which means they're kind of like engaging, or I don't even know what to do. And if I did, why would I need you? I mean, it's the old classic game called Name That Cry. And I'll tell you what, moms knew this game in and out, not off the bat, but they got really good at it. Like, he's crying. That probably means pick me up, put me down, can't reach my rattler. Oh, that's changing that. No, that's going to be the bottle. It's feeding time. Every time you got the answer correct, oh, what happened? The baby rewarded you with, right?
Yes.
The crying stopped.
Mm-hmm.
When we start to see them getting from that 0 to 1 age, we really are kind of in this, I got to do everything for them because, I mean, really, what can a baby do? I mean, they cry and then they just kind of shove everything in their mouth.
Yeah.
And when they start crawling, I mean, it's like they got a sonar or a radar detector going, where's the stairs? Where's the stairs, right? We start bubble wrapping everything and feeling like we got to control the whole situation or something's not right going to happen.
Right.
But there's something about that controlling that can be a cornerstone or a root, because we automatically start going, okay, what's he or she going to get into today? What do I have to protect? What's going to go wrong? And we start to see things positive or negative. And if you're starting to see the pattern of negative, better known as something I don't like. So let's give ourselves a reference here. Let's make a symbol like this, and then take this thumb and touch them and connect and look through the little box and say it with me one time. I see something I don't like.
I see something I don't like.
That's your starting point. And we've been taught with all these other parenting, what are we even calling these
Positive
days?
parenting, gentle parenting, conscious parenting. They're all based on authoritative parenting, which again is offer lectures.
Oh, right.
Right. Tell the child why they
got it.
What they did was wrong.
It's all negative. It's all
negative,
controlling,
very
right?
negative.
You see something you don't like and you got to come in and fix it or tell them what to do or what not to do. And it's very
Not only
confusing.
is it negative, it's very exhausting for you as a parent. Yes?
But what if we could reframe, kind of like on a coin, heads, tails, right? There's another side to it. If this was negative, you see something you don't like. So what if we could just do what we call as a reframe? Once again, I see something I don't like.
Some I don't like.
And then we just go, boo, like it make a sound effect because it's real, right? It's don't like. And now I reframe.
Yes.
Gives me a chance to, again, frame and look. Let's go with positive. Well, wait a minute. I see a little genius who's just embracing their own uniqueness. And it's that reframe that allows you to go, well, what part of monkey see, monkey do are they beginning to do? They're beginning to mimic things that we were doing, like walking. Because I've really never seen any kid talked into walking.
That's right.
They see us moving things or banging things. Baby, did you see that? They just showed me how they could do what we do all by themselves.
They're also seeing moms trying to control their behavior with things like, no, don't do that. And when we say no, don't do that in an angry tone, the baby or the toddler is learning to react with an angry tone, and they're learning to be oppositional, because we label our children oppositional defiant disorder. But isn't it true that if we argue with our children in a power struggle, if we get upset with them, yell at them, get mad at them, aren't we also being oppositional? And isn't it possible that they're just mimicking our oppositional because they want to be seen and heard as badly as you want to be seen and heard? Like, if this is making sense for you, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, because we're going to be bringing you positive, proactive solutions for all child behavior disorders, and especially oppositional defiant disorder, because the traditional ways of authoritative parenting and offering consequences and punishing them and grounding them is never going to work. It's only going to lead to worse and worse behavior until your child is now conduct disorder, leaving home, and you don't even want to imagine the worst cases scenarios of what's ahead if we don't get this nipped in the bud right now. So as an example, a toddler takes a glass and they start banging on the glass table. Obviously, we don't want them to do that. It's dangerous. They can hurt themselves. They can break the glass and all sorts of other things that we can see from our adult perspective. So how do we handle this, Tom, with the reframe, going from seeing what we don't like to them embracing their own uniqueness?
All right, hold that glass up again. Just pretend to hang it again. And I'm like, okay, remember we looked through that lens? I see something I don't like. And then, whoop, and all of a sudden, magically, this light comes on and goes, oh, I would validate. Number one, wow, look at you learning how to make sound. And this is called bang.
Yes.
Say it with me. Bang.
Bang.
That's right. Good job. High five. Who did that?
I did that.
That's right. All by
myself.
Wow. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I show you where us big kids make that banging sound so we can be safe?
Yeah.
I know you may not even know what that means yet, but do you remember your brother who had that thing happen on his hand and he cried? Let's do the opposite. Come with me, okay?
Yeah.
So at this stage, you would obviously go glass to, how about plastic, right?
Yeah.
Plastic cup.
Sure.
The magic here is they've already showed us how they mimicked us, and we miss it all the time. But okay, they're ready to learn the 2 W's. What if it was as simple as, where can I bang?
Yes.
And more importantly, when can I bang, right? Where and when. They've already showed us the how. And as soon as they show us the how, who is ready to start to learn?
Yes. Every single thing that you do is showing your child how to behave or what to do to get what's important to them show up.
So show them when and where, and you may not be good at it first, but if you start going in that direction of, I see something I don't like, to a little genius who's just embracing her own uniqueness, and they need a big kid trusted advisor to show them the when and where of how this world works, then the magic begins to fall right into place. We might have some old habits to undo.
Yeah,
but
well,
it works every time.
It does work every single time. And so what we're doing then is we're taking the control off of your child, because trying to control your child is a complete illusion. It's an impossibility. It's never going to happen. And as long as you're trying to control what they do, they're going to be oppositional. So what Tom's saying is put the control onto the environment that your child's growing up in, and have the awareness that they're counting on you to show them the next step, show them how the world works, to validate and see who they are on the inside, so that they can walk around confident and happy going, my mom sees my greatness and look what I did. Now, if you're liking this, but you're kind of like, I need a little bit more to grasp what you're talking about, over on your right-hand side, there's a little box, and you can click that to watch another video called How to Discipline and Motivate a Child with Oppositional Defiant Disorder. And above that, you can find another video, What Parenting Style Works Best for Child Behavior Disorders, including ADHD and Oppositional Defiant Disorder. Thank you so much for watching, and
until we meet again,
here's to your parenting success.
Cheers.
Bye for now.